Probably one of my favorite Browns games of all time was actually a loss. The Browns played the Raiders in Week 15 in a primetime game, and I'll never forget it. It was Nick Mullins starting at quarterback from the practice squad, and it wasn't even practice squad. It was just picked up from the free agency, and we had COVID implications. There was a new Delta variant in the air, and it was a primetime game. It's Saturday night, and it got pushed back to Monday, and I bought tickets for Saturday, and they said they would grant them for Monday night's game, so I'm going to the game. And I got lucky. I was on spring break, or Christmas break, which is winter break, from college, and I was able to go. I was off. It was December 20th. I was off a break for school, and I had no work, no job, no school, so I went. The Browns were 7-6. The Raiders made the playoffs. They somehow won the last four, which were all tough games. They deserved it. And they were 6-7 in this game. Now, the one thing I said about this game is, even though the Browns had no Baker Mayfield, they had no Kareem Hunt, they pretty much just had Peoples-Jones and Chubb. That's it. But Nick Chubb is not that good when you have Nick Mullins as your quarterback. They know you're one-dimensional. The Raiders stopped the run really well that game. Nick Chubb still had some carries. He still had a touchdown. He still had a pretty good game, but it doesn't matter. When you have a quarterback like Nick Mullins who's not that great, they know they're going to stack the box. They know what you're doing. So just because we had Chubb, who cares? Especially because the offensive line was out too. I think we only had like one or two linemen. I want to say two linemen. I'm not sure which ones they were. Maybe the center and a tackle, but I know Wills got hurt the whole year, so it wasn't Wills. We'll figure it out later. Well, him and Conklin. Jeez, man, we had a rough year. But look, the whole point of my story, well, I think Wills was COVID, but Conklin was out because of injury. That's what it was. So they were both out. But look, it was a tough game, bro. Defensively, we still had Greedy Williams. We had Denzel Ward. We still had, I want to say, some players, but we had some players on defense. We had Garrett. We still had like 4 or 5 stars on defense. We had half our defense, but our offense was 3/4 out. So overall, we didn't have that many starters playing, but it shows you the truth and the heart of this city. It shows a dedication. It was not sold out, but it was packed. And I would say at least in the 80% of attendance, closer to 90%. And you might say, well, Matt, that's pretty low for a Monday night game that was moved last minute. It's Monday night. It's almost Christmas. People are busy during the holidays. It was a last minute switch from Saturday to Monday. It was also a 5 o'clock game, if not 6. I forget what time it was, but people work. Like, people aren't off until Christmas Eve, the 23rd, Christmas Day. So the fact that it was that packed on a Monday night during like a work, like it wasn't 8:30. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. So it was a great audience. So it was 13-7, and essentially what happened. I'm just letting you guys watch what happened. Essentially Nick Mullins took over this drive, and it was 13-7, and he drove us all the way down to score a touchdown here. I'm going to pause it here.
Mullins from the shotgun on 3rd and 3. Scans the field, floats one for Peoples-Jones. Donovan Peoples-Jones, biggest grab of the game, 25 yards into Raiders territory. Great throw up and over by Nick Mullins. Deep over route, everybody's got it in their playbook. Separation, got to get it up over the linebackers. Nice job by Peoples-Jones. Reaching up, full extension.
So I'm playing this from YouTube TV replay, and hold on. That was third down 3, and we don't get that. I mean, it was now. First of all, I'm at the game with my friend Nick Scoggins and also my dad, and like I said, we lost this game in the end, but we'll spend more at the end here. But what a game this was! Like, you have to realize Nick Mullins down by 6. There's 6 minutes left in the game. Like, this is it. You have to drive down. You just learned the offense this week. He stepped up in the pocket. He made a good throw. Peoples-Jones made a good adjustment. It was kind of high, but he was still there. He makes the catch, has a 15-yard rack, run for the catch. What a job by Peoples-Jones. He was the #1 receiver in this game. I want to say there was no Higgins. It was pretty much just Peoples-Jones, Nick Chubb, and I saw Bitonio on the O-line there. So Bitonio did play. We probably had him and maybe Treader or Wyatt Teller. But we only had like 3 or 4 offensive starters. That's tough. And especially when you know that this game is built on offensive script. Also, I believe Stefanski was out, no head coach. That's the killer. So the play calling was also a backup coach. It was a weird game. It was a fucking weird game. And I knew I wanted to go to this game because I knew if we win this game, because we already faced adversity going into the playoff game versus Pittsburgh. We had no head coach. We had no Bitonio, no Denzel Ward. Like, those were 3 big parts of that playoff game. We still won that game in a playoff game. This one is like 10 times worse. Like, you literally have no quarterback. You have obviously no Kareem Hunt already, no Conklin because of injuries. You know, like, it's a depleted team. Like this is a practice squad team pretty much. Yeah, we had some starters here and there, but barely. I mean, this game got moved because of COVID, and we barely got like 3-4 new players back. So if we win this game, we go from 7-6 to 8-6. If we end up winning this game and we go to 8-6, it's probably a playoff team. That win would give us so much confidence, so much adversity faced, and we lost by 1 point. Like, it is what, like, it happened. It was either 1 or 2 points. Like, it happens. It was a good game in the end. But what I will never forget, though, is, again, we win this game. The whole locker room says, we won that game when the Raiders had almost all their players. If we won that game with Nick Mullins, guys, we can win anything. 1, 2, 3, team. And that would have got the team going, bro. But, of course, we lost. But we're going to go more and break it down more here coming up.
It hasn't been great all night long. But you can also say to yourself, we can get 3 here. Put it on our defense to get us the ball back. We need a short drive. Possibly tie this game up. So here we go. 4th down and 5 for the Browns. Mullins. Nobody open at first. Keeps it alive. Nick Mullins lets it go. Touchdown. Harrison Bryant. There is a flag down. I think we're on defensive holding or defensive pass interference, so I believe this play is going to stand. Harrison Bryant's first touchdown of the season comes from Nick Mullins and ties the game.
Fans are going crazy, no doubt. I mean, it was just, people were hugging people, high-fiving. This is it, man. We have the lead pending the extra point. Nick Mullins drove us down 75 yards, 2 or 3 third down conversions, a 4th down conversion. By the way, there was a holding call, so it was 1st down and 20. We converted that in the red zone, which the red zone's tough to score. 4th down and 5, Nick Mullins, the O-line. And by the way, I did see we do have Njoku too. That does count as a starter, even though Hooper was a starter. I'll count Njoku as a starter. So we probably had 4 starters. Chubb, Peoples-Jones, Njoku, Bitonio, maybe one more. So maybe 5 out of 11. So we did have about half the starters on offense. But again, no quarterback, dude. Like, it's a big thing. Especially when it's not even Case Keenum. It's someone that doesn't even know the offense. He extends the play, moves out, sees Harrison Bryant, the 3rd string tight end. They catch it, bro. I mean, it was insane, dude. Like, on 4th down, we knew if we didn't get it, we were in the water, man. We converted the extra points. Good, bro. Like, this is it. We need 1 stop. We win this game. We're going 8-6. We advance, bro. Let's see what happens next.
Left on 1st and 10. Carr steps up, heaves one deep. Once A. Jones, diving try, but it's picked. Greedy Williams, the interception. Browns take over with 2:47. That was a good read by Derek Carr. Got the safeties to squat their feet. Let's take the shot up over the top of Greedy Williams.
Are you kidding me? Greedy Williams how many interceptions does he have in his career? 3? I mean, he's not that great. This is his 3rd year. This was definitely because, last year he was injured. His first year he kind of sucked, to be honest. And then last year he was injured. This is like a really, prove it or it's over deal. He still, this upcoming year will be his last year on his rookie deal. But Greedy Williams makes a play. Myles Garrett, the only pass rusher that was a starter, got through. There was pressure. He rushed to throw, a little bit of overthrow. Greedy Williams picks it off. I thought it was over. I thought the game was over. Oh my gosh, Greedy. Oh my gosh, bro. What? Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome. He was out. Newsome was out, by the way. They're really good. I'll say that they're really good corners. Newsome and Troy Hill, they're not really that bad, but they are pretty good for 3rd, 4th stringers. But man, he stepped up. Once he was on the sidelines, they showed him on the sideline cam. The crowd was giving him a standing ovation, bro, because literally, what a play, bro. Even Nick Mullins, after Nick Mullins scored, he went to the sidelines, because it was commercial break, it went to kickoff, whatever. It showed Nick Mullins. He waved at the crowd, and he goes, number one. And the fans, that's what you want to see, bro. You're on the big screen. He waves to the crowd, this is for you, Cleveland. I want to extend your season. Go 8-6. Let's go, man. Wow. Man, wow. When Greedy Williams picked that ball off, man, I gave my dad a big hug, man. High five my friend Nick. We were going crazy. We thought, this is it, man. And if we win this game and go 8-6, because the Bengals, I believe the Bengals lost to a team that week. I can't remember who it was, bro. Let me think. Hold on. Okay, so I could be wrong, but I think it was the 49ers. Because they lost to the 49ers that week, it gave us a chance. If we win, we're in first place. That's why the crowd was there, because if we win the game, it does not mean we would have got first, but for that week, we would have been in first place with only 3 weeks left going into week 16. And the fans knew we win this game, we can do anything together. And this now comes down to the Browns offense with 2 minutes left. We had to punt the ball. And with that, it comes one final stop for the Browns. The offense could not get it done. They 1 first down would have ended the game. The Raiders only had 2 timeouts left with 3 minutes left, and there's a 2-minute warning. The biggest reason why we punted was we wanted to run, punt, trust our defense because of how good it was playing that game. We gave up 13 points, and we only had 5 or 6 starters on defense out of the 11, and versus the full Raiders team. And full. They probably had 1 or 2 players out, but they still had Darren Waller. Wait, no, they didn't. But they still had Renfro, Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, the offensive line, besides Waller. But still, dude, it was pretty much the Raiders team. We had COVID issues. They really didn't. The game was moved for a Cleveland reason. So now we're going to go to we ran. We did not trust Mullins, which was a mistake, I think. He had the hot hand. We trusted Chubb more, but the O-line could not get it done, or Chubb. We had to punt the ball. Now there's about 2 minutes left-ish. Derek Carr has the ball with no timeouts. Can Derek Carr drive for a field goal for the win? 3rd down and 7.
They bring pressure. It opens up a window for Zay Jones and a first down to the 44.
See, when the Browns, I showed those 2 people, I think they gave away the blitz too much. That was a mistake by the Cleveland Browns team. And I'm not sure if they were starters or backups. I'll have to zoom in and see who it was later. But dude, whoever that was, they went in, out, and then in. You gave away the blitz. Rewatch it.
They bring pressure. It opens up a a first down to the
Like, it's tough. It's tough to watch that because they're down 7. We get a stop to the game's over pretty much. Then be 4th down maybe. I mean, like, it was an obvious blitz. You go in, fake it. Like, fake in, then drop back. Then he can't do that slant to Zay Jones. Like, the disguise of the defense was not there. Fuck. First down, Raiders to see the end of the game.
Carr, a strike for Jones into the range at the 30.
It's over. A pass over the middle of the field. I mean, it's caught by Zay Jones. They're at the 30-yard line. It's just a measly 47-yarder with Carlson, who's really hot. He's going to make it in the 40s. It's over. We lost. And then there's a flag, and the fans hold their breath. And let's wait for the call by the head referee.
Left tackle, Colton Miller. See him on his backside right here. Getting his hands up, get that left arm up around the throat.
You can see that was holding. He grabbed him around the neck as he was going down. He wasn't able to do anything. So Browns did get a small bailout there because the coverage did not hold up. They got bailed out that the left tackle cheated, if you will, with his blocking. And the Browns fans now realized there's 29 seconds left. A holding call brings them all the way back to their own 38, 40-yard line. This is it. It's time to get loud. And this is the premise of the video. This is the highlight of the video. This is the loudest crowd I have ever seen. I mean, the Browns Stadium is not that big, guys. It is not a dome. It's outside. I mean, we're talking about thousands of fans. I mean, not like the Rams Stadium. I mean, not like some other big stadiums. The Superdome. Even the Falcons is bigger. Obviously, AT&T for the Cowboys. There are way better and bigger stadiums. The Browns Stadium is not even that big. But I kid you not, these fans were so fucking loud that I felt like I was in an indoor basketball game. We were literally yelling, defense, defense, defense. Look how loud we were on this last drive. Let's listen. Come up next.
Huge goal for the home team. Boy, it says 27-yard bounce in the century. They would have had it at the 30-yard line. In Carlson's range. Instead, back at their own 43. With 29 seconds. Carr looking for some magic. Moreau needs to get out of bounds. Cuts it upfield, gets some extra. And the first down.
What are you doing, man? Make the tackle. I was so mad, bro. So mad. Guard the sidelines, you bitch. God, I can't believe it, man. Like, we were there, man. Defense, defense. This is it for first place. Oh my God. If we tackle them in bounds, they got to go up to the line, spike it. It'll be like a 60-yarder. We're not going to make that. But, like, oh my God, fuck.
10 to get into Carlson's range. Pressure coming on first down. Carr on the move. Zay Jones has it. Inbounds. Clock winds. Under.
They obviously spike it with 3 seconds left. Carlson field goal was good from about 49, 47 yards. And, they earned it. Even though we had a lot of players out, the Raiders still earned it from that last drive. They still earned the victory. It sucks. It was a Monday night game. It was during a work night. The fans easily could have said, I'm not there. I got family. I got Christmas. I got work. I got school. Shit. I mean, it was December 20th. But they could have said other shit. We were there. We were there for the team. I mean, we went. I mean, yeah, we had COVID issues. People thought we didn't have much of a chance. I mean, we knew we had a chance because the Raiders team was not that great. But they weren't that bad either, so they were favored. And you just think about it, dude. The Raiders ended up being a playoff team, so they were pretty good. but not great. But what a game it was. Greedy Williams interception. You go to the touchdown by Mullins. You go from Nick Mullins' drive. The defensive stand that we thought we had. Fans yelling like a basketball stadium so fucking loud. I mean, it was insane. And it shows you the loyalty in this city that once we get a quarterback like Deshaun Watson, we're going to do great things. And you better watch out, NFL, because you saw how loud we were right there. And that was Nick Mullins at quarterback. You have a team that's led by Deshaun Watson, Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt back, full O-line, full defense, Clowney, Garrett, you name it, Denzel Ward playing great. You better believe that stadium, on that night, if we ever host a playoff game, it will be the loudest stadium you will ever hear in your god dang lives. I kid you not, every single seat will be taken. Every single fan will be yelling because this city has not seen a home playoff game in plus or minus 20 years. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was not a playoff game. But we knew if we won, we have first place. We're probably going to go on with that motivation, that win. We knew if we lost, it was probably over. And it felt like a playoff atmosphere. You fill some more seats, it's louder. What an experience that was. Yeah, we lost, but what an experience it was. Take care, bye-bye.